Nothing could beat an introduction like the one I was using and all that. Hello, hello, hello to all of you. Welcome to another Inspirational Livestream here. Hello. And here we are, 15th of October, 2024. We're right here. Yes. Right, we got all of you in here. Gosh, we got over 10 of you in here. Wow. Chastendo, no, you're certainly not late. Certainly not late. Hello, Rexy. Hello to you, my wonderful good friend Rexy. Hello, hello, hello to you. Marcia. Hello to Marcia. Hello to Mr. and Mrs. Toms. And, of course, Master Wookie, Lady Lily, and the playful little girl Sky. Hello to the three of them. And hello to Domery. I would never, never, never say hello without giving you a big hug always. And I wouldn't want to let you go because you have the affinity for hugs, don't you? Yeah. Thank you, Rexy, for your friendliness towards Marcia. Thank you. Thank you. That was quite, at the time when it was sent, I'd only just started, but had to wait a few seconds, get the intro up, and here we are now. So well-shared point there, Dornbury, well-shared point. You know, good evening, Sapper. Yes, we are all going to behave. We're going to have a bit of naughty boy, naughty girl banter as usual. But yes, we're going to stay well behaved as usual on that sentimental point, etc. Heidi, hello, hello, hello to you, Heidi. I don't think you need reminding, Master, because I know you know how to behave well. I mean, certainly all of us here generally know how to behave well. We may get a bit silly at times, but by far, we generally know how to behave. Insaniquarium Freak, hello. I saw your comment, but I'm sorry I've not replied as of yet. But hello to you indeed. Welcome to the live. Nothing could beat it. In my opinion, Herman, nothing could beat it, in my opinion. Nothing could beat it. Collar in or... It's unbuttoned, the collar, but how about I put a little bit up there? I think it works well like this when it's unbuttoned, but I had it buttoned up earlier on because of how cold it is over in England, that is. And hello to Joy. Hello to lovely Joy. Hello. And Matt. Hello to Matt. Hello. Maureen. Hello, hello, hello to you, Maureen. I'd never say hello without giving you a great big hug and squeeze. You know. Leslie Handy, hello, Leslie. It's certainly been a great while. Hello to you. Hi. Hello. Hello to you always, my lovely. Hugs and love and hugs always. Yeah. And Charlie, yes, great big hugs always to you. Oh, all of us would give you a big hug. And we try and protect you in whatever way we can. We'll try and protect our little Charlie in whatever way we can. I'm not saying this is discriminatory, but we will always try and protect our lovely little lady, Charlie herself. Always, we'd always would. And we'd give her, and we would never turn away when little Charlie needs protection. We never would. We'd always give her the hugs and protection she always wants and needs and all that. And I do mean that, Charlie. You know, and who else am I missing? Hello to, oh, wait. Hello to you, Heather. Heather Griffin. It's not Heather in Canada as of yet, but Heather Griffin. Hello to you. Hello. What was it that Sapper was talking to you about, Dormady? What was it he was talking about? And all that. Joy's in. Hello to Joy and Andy. Hello to Joy and Andy. Hello to you both. Diane, hello. And hello to Harriet in her absence. And of course, since you do look out for Harriet, Willard, and Alice, hello to the three of them. Hello. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for your friendliness towards Charlie. Thank you. Sapper, you're here. Sapper, I do need to talk to you about something. When I was on your recent live, I tried to comment, but it didn't come through. Actually, can I tell you, Sapper, for about 24 hours, from around about 10:30 in the evening, until around about the same time, 10:30 in the evening, Saturday until Sunday, there was a 24-hour period where I commented on any live stream, but no comment was visible. I don't know what could have happened, but after 24 hours, I commented on a live that was happening again, and then it became visible after that. So I don't know what was going on, but something unusual was happening within that time frame, you know. Yes, well shared point there, Maureen, well shared. Well shared. All corduroy trousers. Nutmeg, hello to you. Hello to you, Nutmeg. Hello. I would never say hello without giving you a big hug and squeeze always. Not to worry. A little temporary sneak is what we need every now and then at times. You know? That's what we need. Thank you. Thank you, Sapper, for your friendliness towards Nutmeg. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Nutmeg, for your friendliness towards Sapper. I mean, I too don't know what happened either, Sapper. I really don't know. For that to have happened, for there to be a 24-hour period where I commented on any live stream, it wasn't just yours or Annabelle's live stream. It was even the Hotches. It could have been any live stream throughout that 24-hour period. Any live stream whatsoever, I could just comment, and my comments was not visible in that 24-hour time frame period. I don't know what on earth happened. It was very, very unusual when it happened. It never happens to me. I just don't know what could have gone wrong, you know. I don't think I'm generally a bad boy, generally speaking, Sapper, but it's possible I could have accidentally done something wrong that I didn't know, and then I got, got put in invisibility mode, etc. That's possible. I could have done something without realizing, but I understand your point. I thoroughly understand your point. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. 58 degrees Fahrenheit. That is cold. That really is nothing but cold. Cold, cold, cold. And if I were you, I'd put my jacket on or my coat. That's what I would always do in that sort of weather, put my jacket or coat on and a scarf and gloves, not to mention. Cold, cold, cold. You're so lovely, aren't you, Diane? You're always so lovely. Oh, you don't mind being called little. Oh, okay. It's just I wouldn't want to upset anybody by saying that they're little because of their stature. I wouldn't want to upset anybody for saying that about their physical stature. No, but we'd look out for you any day, Charlie. We'd look out for you any day. But am I missing anybody? Oh, thank you, Sapper. Thank you for acknowledging everybody. Thank you. Thank you. You're always being punished by YouTube, really? Your butt is red raw from caning. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yes, 58-degree Fahrenheit weather, that really is nothing but cold. I know. You don't have any central heating. That is trouble. That is trouble. You have some news, but you don't think you don't think you will be taking it further. In what way? In what way, Sapper? Share your point. Share your point. Some of us are little, some of us are small, and some of us are big. Oh, God, that is cold. Definitely need a coat. If I were you, Nutmeg, I would definitely put my jacket and coat on and a scarf and gloves. I would certainly be doing that in your neck of the woods without questioning ground a doubt whatsoever. I don't know about everybody else, but I certainly would for sure. Cold. And especially as I feel the cold. My mother would be more or less the same too. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Thank you for your friendliness towards Nutmeg. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm curious too. I'm curious about this too, Marcia. I'm very curious about it as well. Oh gosh, Sapper, you had an email back from Joe Doles. Oh, what? For a $500 fee? My tolerance to the cold is poor. My tolerance to the cold is very poor, Nutmeg. Every time I go out in the cold, I mean, even if I have a jacket and scarf on and gloves, I still get very cold. Even in that, mine's very poor, unfortunately. I wouldn't say I'm the only one, but a lot of my family on my mother's side is quite similar. No, and even in, say, oh gosh, wait a moment. Even in, say, about 75-degree Fahrenheit weather, that's nippy weather to me, and I'd have a jacket on. But I wouldn't have a thick jumper. I'd sometimes have a lightweight jumper or lightweight cardigan and an unbuttoned shirt with the jacket on. So I do. So it's fair to say, Nutmeg, you make a point, but my tolerance to the cold is very poor. It is It's diabolically poor, unfortunately. Some of us can't. Some of us do have tolerance to it, but some people's tolerance really doesn't work to the cold, unfortunately, sadly. Hello to you, Jody. Hello. Hello to you. Only a few minutes, not to worry. No, not to worry. Even only Nutmeg said she can only be on temporarily. But hello to you always. I too, Sapper, would never, never, never pay $500 just to have a podcast guest. That is an insane amount of money. That's an insane amount of money to charge somebody just to have as your podcast guest. An insanely huge amount of money. Huge, insanely huge. I wouldn't do that either. What rip-off? Thank you, Sapper, Joy, Rexy, Hailey, for your friendliness towards Jody. Janet, hello! Janet, I've been worried about you. Oh, Janet, oh, please send our prayers to our Janet. Janet has been dealing with pneumonia for the last 3 weeks. So please send your prayers and best wishes if one very possibly can, with all due sensitivity. Do send your healing prayers to our Janet, as she's been battling and dealing with pneumonia for the past 3 weeks. Fingers crossed, and sending many prayers and healing wishes for a full, speedy recovery, Janet. Healing prayers always, and hugs and healing always. Oh, Nutmeg, thank you for your friendliness to Jody and Marcia. Thank you. Thank you. Joe Dulce is 77. My grandfather would be that age now. If he was still alive, he'd be 77 now. You know. Hello to Carla. Gosh, you just came in quick. That was quick for me to notice you. I mean, we couldn't notice you unchecked, but hello to you. Hello to you, Carla. 500. It was $500. That would be different it would be less in pounds, $500. But that's greedy to yes, you're true, right, Carla. That's the insanely greedy amount of money to charge oneself just to be a podcast guest. Rip off. But thank you for your friendliness regarding your prayers to Janet. Name you in your rosary. Thank you. No, Carla, you're just so lovely. You really are. And thank you, Matt and Maureen. I mean, charging $500, I know. Yes, I know, Nutmeg. Too much money to charge just for the podcast guest. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I do remember you, Cheston. Yes, you've commented a few times. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, we just love you. We really do. No, we do love you, Charlie. I know, poor Janet, 3 weeks knee-deep into a pneumonia ordeal. I mean, oh. And thank you, Marcia, too. Yes, he should be paying Shapa. Well said, Dominic. Well said, point there. Cold and damp, we often get that in the British winters, Nutmeg. Cold, damp winters. We get that here in England, too. Cold, damp winters. Oh. Remember growing up in the 1960s here in the west of Scotland, we had a metal window frames and no double glazing. The ice was... No, I can imagine just how tough that really is. I can but and truly imagine, without questioning ground of doubt on that. Without questioning ground of doubt, for sure, Maureen. Nation and Blacksmith, hello to you, my good man. Hello. Oh, well, we care greatly about you, Janet, and we love you dearly. Both you, Pamela, another wonderful friendly addition to my live streaming series or within my content. Pamela Morrow, both of you, we love you all dearly. We love you very, very dearly, Janet, and always healing and strength as usual. Fellow Catholic, I say the rosary too. Gosh, you're a Catholic as well, Nutmeg. How wonderful. How wonderful. Thank you, Joy Sapper, for your friendliness towards Blacksmith, and thank you, Blacksmith, for your kindly acknowledgement in return to Joy and Sapper. And we need much more kindly acknowledgement, certainly in our very timing of today, without questioning ground of doubt. Hello to Gareth. Hello to you. Hello, hello, hello to you. I look nice to... Eyes? Did you mean nice? And thank you, Carla. Thank you, Carla, thank you. Yes, very self-entitled. It's very, very greedy too, by and large as well. No, it's greedy without questioning ground of doubt, Marcia. Very insanely, ridiculously greedy amount of money to charge oneself just to be a podcast guest. Very, very insanely greedy in that regard. Very very insanely greedy in every way. Sorry for the naughty rant. All that. He sent me his album. We listened to it and can understand why he never got any more hits. Totally cringe-worthy music. Well, yeah. I know. Well, shared point on that. Thank you, Nutmeg, for your friendliness and healing wishes to Janet. Thank you. Thank you. I won't forgive the man either. I'm never going to forgive the man either. We had single-pane sash windows until double-glazed ones were installed. All in good taste to replicate the original windows, of course. I totally agree with you. Nutmeg. He sounds completely full of himself. Not quite full of himself. He sounds very, very full of himself in every way. Bindo flaws. Can I give you... do you know what? That sounds very inappropriate. Sounded totally inappropriate. An inappropriate thing to ask oneself. I'll check the link before too long, Sapper. But Sapper, I'm really sorry. I was on your live stream on Sunday, but I'm sorry if it seemed like I was not partaking in the fun or being heady at stage. But, I tried to comment many times, but like I said before, for a 24-hour period, the comments were not visible. I could post a comment, but nobody would see me because they wouldn't have said hello, because they didn't say hello, and that's why they weren't visible. Because if you put a comment and you're not your general regulars on a live chat see a comment, they normally acknowledge oneself in a few cases. But in that case, nobody acknowledged me, so it's quite fair to assume my comments were seldom visible. And even you were asking my whereabouts. I was on the live trying to comment, but for a 24-hour period, comments were just not visible if I commented, strangely and oddly enough. But hopefully your next live stream, hopefully I won't have the same problem. I mean, fingers crossed. Hopefully I won't have the same problem. Yes, but I've subscribed to the channel. I'm already firmly subscribed to the new channel. I'm already subscribed to the channel, and I'm looking forward to seeing it starting in fruition in every way. No, I did see that, Marcia. I did see that yourself and Samantha, yourself and Samantha fixed up the issue. I did see your comment talking about it, but I'm sorry I've not spoken about it. I was upset. I know Harriet was heartbroken, and I was upset. I mean, I was upset. No, what happened, Charlie, was I would comment, and the comments were not visible. So then I checked the live comments in my history, and it showed for a 24-hour period. They just wouldn't show, even if I commented. I mean, I don't know what earth is going on, but I could comment in a live stream. Nobody would see my comment. I don't know why. But hopefully on the Saturday, for Sapper's next live, I presume it's going to be Saturday. I don't know yet. I don't know. But fingers crossed. Hopefully I won't run into the same issue. Hopefully. No, I mean, I can only imagine that Harriet was heartbroken, and I was frustrated that I would comment and they wouldn't show up. I was frustrated in every way because that never happens to me, and I don't know why it happened this time. I don't know. Very unusual. No, but don't worry, Charlie. You are completely right, and I agree with you. It was just the comments weren't visible, but had they been visible, I mean, but acknowledgement can sometimes be done in a timely way. You know, in a part. Yes, this is true. Twice a month. I thought it was going to be every Sunday of the month. I really thought it was going to be every Sunday of the month, Sapper. But interesting, is it going to be twice monthly as opposed to every Sunday? Oh, thank you, Carla. Thank you for saying I'm valuable. I never could have imagined this or depicted this in myself, but thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Thank you. And hello to Foxy, Stephen Fox. Hello to you. Hello. Oh, twice a month at the start. Oh, okay. You should have made it clearer, but thank you for making it clear now, Sapper. Thank you. Thank you. I too am subscribed to it, Sap, Joy and Aubrey. I'm subscribed to it as well. Hello to Scott. I didn't see you there. Hello to you, Scott. Hello. Hello to you always. Hello. Yes, you're too right on that. I know, Maureen. YouTube can really do weird things. Yes, I know. Yes. Well said. Not brilliant. Yes. I too am subscribed to it as well, Blacksmith. I too am subscribed to it as well. Hello to Summer at Westgrass. Brio Bindo was uncalled for. Oh gosh. Non-musical, but lots of confessions. It really, Nutmeg. Wow, you had the same thing happen to you. That same thing has happened to you. It was because you made a comment regarding a controversial thing. Let's say it was farmer related. You was monitored and your comments were under review. Oh gosh. That is astonishing. That is quite a hard period to go through. That really is a hard period to go through. Thank you, Matt. Songs of praise has gone downhill since they stopped organ hymns, and I know. Nothing, in my opinion, could beat a good organ music. Nothing could beat good organ musical sounds. Hello, oh yes, I just saw you. Really? Someone just told me I have a lovely voice. You're on the tube. Interesting. Thank you. Sometimes a mod will block somebody and the creator doesn't even know about it. Can't imagine anybody muting you on purpose. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Are you talking about the Tinkers Park event? I mean, it was brilliant. If you're referring to Tinkers Park, Nation, I certainly did have a nice time there. I certainly did. I most certainly did. No, it was a brilliant, brilliant event. Nothing could beat Tinker's Park. Nation, I mean, nothing could nothing could beat Tinker's Park. Nothing could beat Tinker's Park. Thank you, Sapper. No, I know, just to say, Sapper, I'm not saying that anybody blocked me. I'm not saying that anybody blocked me. It was just a 24-hour period. I could comment on any live stream. It didn't matter who was hosting the live stream. I could comment on any live stream, and my comments were not visible for a 24-hour period. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that anybody blocked me. I never once said that. But thank you for saying I don't have a guilty bone in my body. Thank you. Thank you. It's worth going to. I didn't know about Tinker's Park, though I'm a Brighton and Hove resident, Nation. I never knew anything. I knew completely nothing about Tinker's Park until I met David back in 2021. No, really. I thank David big time. I thank him big time for introducing me to the Tinker's Park event. I thank him big time. I do know that. I know that, Nutmeg, but it's not. I don't think it's all that easy to get into voice work. I'm pretty sure it was a long time ago. I don't know if it's so easy nowadays to get into voice work. I think you really need to prove. One has to prove themselves to I think one really needs to prove they can really do voiceover work in order to actually get into the voice acting talent, Nutmeg. I think you need to be selected, and I think if you're on the bottom of the list, it can be quite hard for the hiring process, etc. I could be wrong, but you share a very good, truthfully evident point. And all that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All's well, but thank you for the super chat, Chaston. Thank you. Thank you. Need to get to Tinker's Park. Nothing, Matt, nothing could beat Gavioli. Gavioli, Mortier, Directas, Limonaire, Arbureau. Those organs, nothing could beat those organs, particularly the Gavioli, particularly Gavioli, 87 key fairground organ. Nothing, completely nothing could beat a good organ like that. Nothing could beat it whatsoever. Nothing could beat an organ like that, in my opinion. They're fantastic in every way. No, Nutmeg. It was any live stream. It didn't matter who was doing the live stream. It could be any live stream that could happen. And this went on for a 24-hour period, Nutmeg, to tell you more things, not just Sapper. It could happen on any live stream, completely any live stream. Yes, you're very right, Sapper. Well done for reminding Nutmeg of that. Very, very completely, truthfully correct and right on that. What did Marcia say? I didn't see what she said. That could have been so valuable. I haven't seen Marcia in here. I mean, she was talking about She was talking about her and Samantha's friendship. But thank you, Diane. Thank you. No, I know, Sapper, I know you would never block me. I know you wouldn't. I know you. I know you, Graham, Fiona, Trevor, Hutch, Mel. Duchess Blair, or anybody I view, I know they would never block me. I don't know. I really don't know. I would never rule it out, Nutmeg, but I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't watch their channels. I really don't watch their channels, Nutmeg. I really don't. I don't watch their channels at all. So I really don't know. I mean, I don't normally represent all things royal, so I really don't know if it would warrant them to mass report me. I don't know. Piano 8, yes, well shared, a well shared point, Marcia. But Diane But just say, Marcia, Diane sent you some kisses a moment ago. I know. No, you're too right. You're too right, Matt. I've only got one more Tinker's Park video to get uploaded, and once that video's uploaded, that's all the Tinker's Park footage done. That will be all of it done. That will be all of my Tinker's Park footage done until 2025, that is. Well, it's a point. That's a point, Dormery. Yes, I don't go against your point. Oh, no, no, no. I would never shut down your point on that. Certainly not, because that would be entirely wrong. But Nutmeg did share a good point a moment ago. She did share a good point and all that. Now, I didn't know that there were 88 keys in the piano either. I always knew there were many, many keys in a piano. I knew that for a long, long time since a little boy, but I never knew it was 88 keys in a piano, but 87. I've never seen any keys on the Gavioli organ because, Marcia, you were talking about the 8 Gavioli H7 key fairground organ. I've not seen keys on it, but I have, however, seen they have a little cardboard thing, musical things. You put it in a little churn up thing. You put it down and it goes once you put the little cardboard thing on. It will just read it and then it will play the musical piece. Or etc. and all that. I need to be. Oh, Chasden. That's it. That was funny of you to have said so. Very funny. And all that. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for helping Marcia. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the key. Oh, it's key frame. It's key frame where they put the scale that it runs the music through. It's a key frame. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. It's like a roller. What happens, Nutmeg, with an organ, a fairground organ? It's almost like a roller, but it's like a cardboard piece. They're about this big, about the size, about this big, or sometimes that big, a bit like a pile of books in a way. Some of the music you put in to play on an organ. Some of the cardboard things, which when it's rolled up, it can be about the size of a pile of books, but you pick one thing up like a piece of paper and it begins to move like connected pieces of paper, and then you put it in a little reader thing, you put it down, hold it down, and then it goes and or whatever musical sounds it will do. That's what an organ does. That's what the fairground organs I've seen and spoken about a very great many times. That's what they do. That's what they do, Nutmeg, just to tell you on things. Who needs an organ when you... Oh, if you were here right now, I'd just hug you non-stop. I would just hug you and not let you go, Charlie. If you'd said that to me, I'd just hug you and not let you go. Actually, any of us would hug you and not want to let you go. We'd protect you. We'd protect our little Charlie in every way. Even David would want to protect you. Short man as he is, he would try and protect you in any way he could. And David always has my back. He generally does. Oh, am I missing anybody? Who's this am I missing? Howdy, Zeph. Hello. Yeah. Howdy, Zeph. Oh, no. Thank you, Shapper. Thank you for your friendliness towards Zeph, and you, Blacksmith, and Scott, Nutmeg, Janet. Thank you. And Dormery, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Loco's in. Hello to you. You need no introduction. Yes. Oh, the 17th of October, that's a hard day. No, 17th of October, that's a very, very hard day. It's a hard day, the 17th of October. But happy birthday. I will wish you a happy birthday. But there won't be a live on the 17th. Blackpool Top Wurlitzer. Oh, the Wurlitzer organ. Fantastic musical pieces they play. Fantastic musical pieces. No, I wish you a happy birthday, Loco, but obviously it's going to be a difficult day, that's all. I mean, most of you would know why, but you know, you took your gun safety class. Oh, well done, Nutmeg. Well done to you. Well done for taking your gun safety class, Nutmeg, and I hope you passed it. Hope you passed it. Thank you, Loco, for your friendliness to others. And thank you, Marcia and Siapa, for your friendliness towards Loco. Thank you. Betty Gregson, hello. Hello. Don't you worry, cleaning the cooker all done well. Don't worry. Don't you worry. You could purchase a gun. You're applying for license to carry. Well done, you, Nutmeg. Well done. Shoot those who cause you trouble, only under exceptional circumstances, but not illegally because of gun laws, etc. But well done, you. Well done. Well, you've got a question from Zeph regarding the license to carry, regarding the guns. Nutmeg, you got it from Zeph now? We'd like to hear your take on it. Thank you, Rexy, for your birthday wishes to Loco. Thank you. Thank you. No, we would hug you non-stop, Charlie. No, we really would. It's a pleasure always. We wouldn't want to let you go if we hugged you. Well, we would gently hug you because we wouldn't want to hurt our little Charlie. We wouldn't want to hurt our little ones, would we? No, but if it did come across as highly discriminatory and rude, my apologies, my most profound apologies if it came across as highly discriminatory describing you, my lovely Charlie. And Eric, hello to you. Hello. Steve, you and Steve have guns, really, Betty? I didn't know that. I never could have known that up till now. How very, very interesting in every way. How extremely interesting. I mean, I must admit. I must say, extremely interesting. Wow. Evening to you, Kaz. Good evening. Hello to you. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting, Nutmeg. Interesting. Oh, wow. Very interesting what you've got, Janet. Very interesting. 17th October, hard day. It'll be happy because it'll be Loco's birthday, but it's a hard day for not only me, but my family. But obviously you'd know what it is, Marcia, because I'm having told you a very great many times, but very, very hard day, 17th of October. Very, very hard day. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy you know I never meant anything naughty or discriminatory. No, but really, we would be gentle. We'd always be gentle with our friends who are little for stature. Charlie, we would always be gentle, especially if we're bigger than them. We would certainly be gentle in every way. We would strive to be gentle in every way. A Glock 19 9mm, very comfy in the hand. 40 Glock is nice, but very bulky for concealed carry. I could imagine that would be quite heavy, a 40 Glock. I would imagine it would be quite heavy. I imagine that must be quite heavy, 40 Glock, Zerf. But very interesting what you're sharing. Heavy gun, just be careful with the heavy ones, Nutmeg. Just be careful holding heavy guns because he wouldn't want you to strain out your strength. None of us would want that for you. Oh, thank you, Chaston. Thank you. Thank you. No, yes. Too right, Master. Yeah, I know. You want your Sig Sauer back. We're not the ones who've taken it, Sapper. We're not the ones who've stolen it. But if you've stolen my cats, I'll say, please give my cats back. My mother's devastated. that our cats had been stolen by your henchmen. Hand them back, or we'll press charges in court. That's what we'd do. Even though you said, I've got every reason to steal your cats. And have you got a reason to steal Nutmeg's Blinky? I really hope Blinky's not next. I really, no, if Blinky was next to fall victim to being stolen by Sapper's henchmen, I would be gutted for Nutmeg. I really would. I would be gutted for her. Glocks are great, but easy to field, strip and clean. Interesting. Thank you, Hailey. Thank you. How you'll know about why the 17th of October annually, and of course the 18th of February annually too, is a difficult day for me, because I would have explained it in a community post. That's how you and everybody in here would know as to why it's a difficult day. That's how all of you would know. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm not thinking, not just my mother who I should get on a live podcast, because I'm launching the podcast series come 2025, Sapper. It won't be just my mother who would be family relatives. I'll try and get quite a good few family relatives if I can on in the future podcast series. Following the success of the podcast my mother and I did in June of this year, it's given me the incentive to do a podcast series once again. Just say I'm live at the moment. Oh, I'm here. Something happened to the internet connection. Don't know why, but I'm here now. But it won't be just my mother who I would have on as a podcast guest in the future, come podcast launch in 2025. But I'll try and get a few other family relatives of mine on. I've got an interesting uncle who would make a good podcast guest. I mean, I could try getting, say, my Uncle Mark or Uncle Robin on. They'd be interesting podcast guests to have. I mean, do you think Uncle Mark or Uncle Robin would make interesting podcast guests fun?
Definitely.
You know, I mean, I know you and Dad would make good, interesting podcast guests, obviously. And obviously, a few of my uncles, some of my aunties, they'd make interesting guests.
You've got some cat food.
Yes. Sorry, wait a moment. I've got to pass the cat food. I don't know. Nearly bullshitted right a moment ago, excuse the language. But I've got humorous friends who would relate to me saying that. Particularly Sapper, because you heard what he said when we did the hat stuff. What was that you called my son? It was just banter, that's all. If only one wasn't too sensitive these days, but at least there's banter about, thank goodness, before it dies out. But no, that has things. No, Nutmeg. No, Nutmeg. I wasn't deep in thought. I had to pass over cat food. But what is it that I'm missing out? You was concerned about the burden of cleaning. No, yes, I know you've got arthritis. I know. Poor you, Nutmeg. So yes, just don't exceed your limitations because of arthritis. Don't exceed your limitations. Oh, Harriet, boobs. You and that boob gauge. You, Harriet, you're obsessed with boob gauge, aren't you? But it's out there in the chat now, isn't it? And all that. Your grandfather had a shotgun. He used to shoot pheasants. Charlie, can I tell you something? I used to have a lot of pheasant meals with my grandparents whenever I saw them. I mean, my parents never had a pheasant meal, but every time, or nearly, or most times I went to see my paternal grandparents. I mean, my maternal grandmother wouldn't. I don't know if she's ever eaten pheasant or not. Well, it's possible that she has, but I don't know. Well, my mother would know what she's in. If I may ask, Mum, is it forbidden for Jehovah's Witnesses to eat pheasant?
I think so.
Okay, so I've never known Nanny Margaret to have cooked it when I was a little boy.
Well, that's really her thing.
Okay, because I don't know if you've ever had it or not, a pheasant meal, because I don't remember us having it as children here.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, no, it's just the only time I've ever had it was with my paternal grandparents. You know, I thought I'd ask anyway, just to check there are no limitations on Jehovah's Witnesses eating pheasant and such.
I think so.
Okay, but isn't there a certain food limitation for Jehovah's Witnesses regarding other foods?
Yeah, they're not eating rat pudding.
Okay, yeah, no, I would have thought that. Okay, thank you for sharing anyway. But it was just Charlie was talking about her late grandfather having a shotgun and shooting pheasants.
Oh, okay.
Well, just to say, Charlie, my grandparents never had a shotgun. I don't think, well, I don't know if my parents would have approved or not, but they never had a shotgun, so they never shot pheasants, but they would have purchased it in the supermarkets. But very interesting, very, very interesting, very interesting. Hello to you, McMeow. Hello, always. Popping out to grab some food later. Not to worry, we all need to have our meals, don't we? 5th November bonfire chat. I don't know. Interesting idea, but I don't know. I don't know. Hello, always, Harriet. Hello. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for your friendliness to Harriet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Janet, for your friendliness to McMeow. Thank you. A crossbow. I've never used a crossbow, but there's a game called Link's Crossbow I used to play, a computer game, which my family was obsessed with at one point. I haven't played it for about 10 years now, but Link's Crossbow. I've never used a real crossbow, but I've used an archery bow and arrow many years ago before. I've used to play, you do archery a long time ago. Gosh, I'd like to do archery again. I mean, because it doesn't involve running, but I can hold a crossbow and pull it back, luckily. I'd like to do archery again one of these days. It's a fantastic thing to do, archery. Bullseye! Boom! Bullseye! But interesting suggestion, Betty. Interesting suggestion. Yeah, no, I don't think you need a register to do crossbow. I don't think you need a license for that, Nutmeg. I wouldn't have thought so. £175 draw. Oh gosh, that's more than what my weight is. £175. I'm £154. That's more than what my weight is, but gosh, that's got to be a heavy crossbow. £175. That's 12 and a half stone. And I'm 11 stone. I don't think I could hold that. Oh, I think I could, but it would just be very, very heavy. A 12 and a half stone of crossbow. I shall ask my mother for you, Sapper. I shall ask her. Your parents ate pheasants and guinea fowl. It was horrible when they spat out the lead shots. Oh, gosh. I could imagine. Pheasant too rich for you. Okay, not to worry, blacksmith, not to worry. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your friendliness towards Nutmeg. Thank you. Thank you. You used to hang the pheasants. They tasted too gamey for you. Rather strong flavour. I've always thought that pheasants had strong flavour, but a nice, tasty flavour, I would have thought. You'll be in Wales, but you'll tune in. Okay, no, I don't know if I'm doing a live that day or not, Matt. I don't know. I really don't know. The Nutter. Hello to the Nutter. Hello. Finding a menu of meat and 2 veg. It's a challenge these days to find quality meat and... Oh. Hello to you, Graham. Hello to you. Hello. Hello to you, one of my best friends. Hello. And Alfredo. Hello to you, Alfredo, from the Noah the Cat community. Oh, pheasant. Every pheasant meal I've had, Zeph, my grandparents just outdid themselves doing pheasants. They would outdo themselves making a pheasant. They would completely outdo themselves. They were fantastic pheasant meals they cooked. Fantastic. Truly fantastic. Golden Shot. Yes, I have seen Golden Shot, Marcia. Yes, I have. A long, long time ago now. Very long time. Thank you, Graham. Thank you for your friendliness towards all. And thank you, Janet, for your friendliness towards Graham. Had it not been for Graham and that video, with the members-only video he did, we never would have crossed paths, and you never would have came here. So I'm really happy we've crossed paths. I would definitely have to wrap up warm if I were to watch the fireworks. Kaz, I would definitely have to wear a good winter coat, put a big scarf on and gloves, all that, taking into account how much I feel the cold. Despite being 11 stone or 154 pounds. Oh dear, yeah, all right. Right, let's block the nutter then, because he's being inappropriate to nutmeg. Sorry, Nutter, but we don't approve of rudeness. Pleasure, pleasure. Yep, he's gone. Well shared, well shared. Can't pluck a pheasant. Keep saying sorry to it. I've never plucked a pheasant either. Yes, it was the nutter. He was being rude. He was being very inappropriate to you, Nutmeg. Very, very inappropriate to you. Too inappropriate to have on the chat here. You're not a pheasant plucker. Not everybody is, Betty. No worries, no worries. But hello to Steve. Hello to Steve, though, Betty. Hello. Yes, excellent call. You're a pheasant plucker and you like plucking pheasants. I wouldn't be at all surprised by that, sir, but I certainly wouldn't be at all surprised. But gosh, we've done a lot of talking, because normally after about 25, 30 odd minutes or 40 odd minutes of talking, you know, normally after about 40 odd minutes of talking, we start showing representations of pictures, etc. and all that, you know. But never mind, never mind. You're not a pheasant plucker either. No worries, no worries. Fiona is here too, uploading. I've seen that she's uploaded today's video. It's already been uploaded, apparently. It's already been uploaded regarding Lady C. I've not seen it. I saw the other one, but I've yet to comment. Just to tell you, Graham, I have seen the video from uploaded yesterday, but what I've not done as of yet is I haven't commented on it as of yet. I've not commented yet, but I will, in due course, give a comment on it, just to tell you on things. Oh, Sapper, thank you. Thank you, Betty. Hello to Steve always. Hello to Steve. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Nutmeg, for your friendliness towards Graham and Fiona. Thank you. You have a wee bit of OCD. Is it like popping a pimple? Oh, gosh, I didn't know you had OCD, Nutmeg. I didn't know. I really didn't know that. Oh, gosh, OCD. Yeah, OCD. It can really have an impactful effect, OCD. Oh, gosh. Right, okay. What was it I was going to show? I wanted to show this picture of an old bus. This was an old bus used on a rail replacement service. And all that. Oh, no, I know. And but what I'm sharing here, this is a picture of an old bus that was used on a rail replacement service. It's a rail replacement service that was seen at Angmering railway station. This was on the day that I went to the museum for the Amberley bus event. That was for the Amberley bus event, because that was going to Arundel, because on that day there was rail replacement doing Angmering to Arundel or Angmering to Littlehampton, etc. So that was the bus I saw at Angmering railway station just over 3.5 weeks ago, just to share. It's not extremely old. It's about 20 years old, I would assume, Sapper, something like that. But I saw this on rail replacement. They don't have so many of them with Brighton and Hove now, but at least they've preserved some of them or used them for other bus companies. etc. and all that. It is a Scania. Well, sure, that is an omnidecker Scania. An omnidecker Scania. Thank you, Blacksmith. Imagine. Oh, thank goodness you don't have debilitating OCD. Thank goodness it's not debilitating OCD. You would have one as a camper van at the Scania. Oh, excellent idea. No, but I thought I'd share that was what I saw. An interesting site for the rail replacement. But for those of you who want to know what rail replacement is, it's when, say, for example, there are works, being rail works or engineering works on the railway, engineering works that's deemed unsafe to run trains on it. So what happens in that case, in a rail replacement scenario, is they do rail replacement bus services to serve destinations that people can catch a bus to a certain station where it's not risky to run trains, etc. That's how it works with rail replacement, for those of you who want to know what it is and all that. Hello to you, Samantha. No, don't you worry. You're fine. You're fine. Doesn't matter when one comes in and goes. Doesn't matter at all. I completely agree. An omnideck would make a fantastic camper. Thank you, Harriet and Sapper, for your friendliness towards Samantha. Thank you. And this is one of the old buses I saw in Amberley at the Amberley Museum. That is one of the Lee and Sons open-top route masters I saw just over 3.5 weeks ago. And that is a sight one could never want to miss. Well, in my opinion, that is, but I certainly would never want to miss something like that. And I could never get enough seeing something like that and all the rest of things, you know. Wonderful. The older buses, in my opinion, they're better than modern day. I think they're much, much better than modern day. I mean, the only buses I like, you know, I don't mind an Enviro or a Volvo, but the completely modern ones I'm not terribly keen on. I'm really not. I much prefer, if anything, older ones. Yes, I totally agree, Sapper. Some of the topless ones are great. Indeed. You know, totally agree. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Nice old Leyland. Nothing could beat a good Leyland, Matt. Nothing could beat a Leyland. Having trouble with chat. Had to go out and come back in. Oh, gosh. Well, we can see you. We can see you now, Samantha. We can see you now. I like topless buses too. I actually rode on one. Graham, to tell you on something, I rode on one of the topless buses in Amberley. I certainly did. It's a topless bus. Nutmeg. I'll show you the picture again. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what Sapper means. Not a topless person, but topless bus. You know, Nutmeg, if you wanted to know what Sapper meant, this was what he meant. That was what he, by and large, completely well and truly meant. Just if you see, Nutmeg, that was what Sapper meant. This open-top bus here. That was what he meant. No, I know, Graham, yes, not good in the rain. We didn't see my comments. Are you talking about the live stream? Are you talking about the live when Sapper did it? Are you talking about that one, Marcia? I don't think Nutmeg has a filthy nature, but just just try and keep things clean in the future, please, Nutmeg. Okay, try and keep it clean, please. I mean, but Marcia, when you said you couldn't see my comments, are you talking about the comments I tried to post on Sapper's live stream? Is that the one you're talking about, Marcia? Please do let me know. Yes. Yes, yes. Do try and keep things clean, Nutmeg. Keep things clean. Oh, Sapper, why are you picking on poor Nutmeg? Why are you picking on poor Nutmeg? She just wanted to know what you meant. That's all. When she said topless ones, why are you picking on poor Nutmeg? Oh. I mean, the last thing I'd want is Nutmeg running in tears towards me, and the next thing I know, I'd have to give her a big hug to comfort her, because she'd be, Sapper's being so mean to me. He's picking on me because he thinks I'm a filthy girl. And then that would be me. Oh, come here, come for a big hug and squeeze. Come for a big hug and squeeze. You said Nutmeg was a bad girl. You said Nutmeg was a bad girl. She's not a bad girl. And then you said, oh, yes, she does. And I said, Nutmeg does not have a filthy nature. She just wanted to know what you meant. That's all. And I'm showing the picture. This picture here explains what you meant, just to say. To quote Austin Powers, yes, I know that quote. Yes, I know. And, yes, no. If Nutmeg came to me crying in tears, next thing she'd expect is me just giving her a hug to comfort her. Oh, sorry, I need to quickly sort something out. I've got to get the picture. I've got to sort something out very quickly, and I'll be straight back. Oh, cramp. Oh, shit, the cramp. Excuse the language, but cramp. Oh. Oh, God, I've got to be careful I don't fall over because I've got cramp. Oh. Cramp. Oh. Oh. Hello, Daphne. Hello. Oh, Daphne's here. Hello, Daphne. Hello. Daphne, say hello. Oh, she's washing herself. Daphne. Hello, Daphne. Hello, beautiful girl. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Oh, I think she's busy washing herself to take notice. It's not often that I get cramp, but it can happen sometimes. Cramp isn't funny. It's not funny to have a cramp, Samantha. I'm sure you've experienced them many, many times yourself. Cramp isn't funny. Certainly not funny. Yes, I'd give Blinky a cuddle too. I mean, I imagine Norwegian forest cats are very cuddly. I could probably only too well imagine, Nutmeg, that Norwegian forest cats, like Blinky, are nothing but cuddly and nice to cuddle. I mean, I'd give Nutmeg a cuddle. Sapper, I had a cramp. I had cramp. It's not funny to have cramp. Boobs, I know. Boob gauge. I'm a frog. Are you being crude, Sapper? You're saying I'm off for a slash. Are you being crude? I know you have a good sense of humour. I know you have a sense of humour, but I think that was a little, I'm sure you were trying to be a little naughty. But it was a bit of naughty boy, naughty girl joke, quite not lovely. Oh, no, it's not fun when one gets pains. It's not fun when you get aches and pains. It's really not. Certainly not. Norwegian have really soft fur. It's like bunny. Oh, how lovely. How lovely learning of this. How lovely. Growing pain or a cramp. Not fun. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm going to show another interesting picture. Gertrude, hi! Hello, Gertrude. You're just in time for me to show a picture. I'm going to show what the picture I can. And I'm eventually going to put up a special portrait picture featuring 3 pictures. There'll be 3 pictures in it, and I think some of you will be interested in seeing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your friendliness towards Gertrude. Thank you. The picture on page 3 is the best. Okay. Well, wait until you see this one, Sherpa. Wait until you and everybody see this one. And voila! This is one of my pictures at the time of my day at the Amberley Transport Museum in September of 2024, but I'm not going again until 2025. And come 2025, I'm seriously considering purchasing annual membership at Amberley Museum. I mean, nothing could beat the fantastic enchantment of Amberley Museum. Nothing could beat the enchantment of Amberley Museum. Oh, thank you, John Marie. Thank you for your friendliness towards Gertrude. Oh, Gertrude, thank you for your friendliness towards Marcia, Janet, Samantha, Safa, to Harriet. And Hailey, thank you. Thank you. And Blacksmith, thank you. And thank you, Blacksmith, for your friendliness towards others. Thank you. Nutmeg, please don't worry. Don't worry about missing anybody. Oh, thank you, Gertrude. Thank you. But this, everybody, that was my time at the Amberley Transport Museum. That was my time at the Amberley Transport Museum with a picture of an old route master and a Portland and a single-decker route master. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now, Marcia. I would never say goodbye without giving you a big hug. Big hugs and love always. West of Weymouth. What was it you were talking about? West Bay. Yes, no, that's true. That's where I've been to Weymouth many times. I've been to Weymouth many times. At a bus event, it depends on the owner, Scott, but many old buses, I've walked inside the interior at bus rally events. I've always looked inside a lot of interiors in old buses at classic bus events and vintage bus rallies, etc. and all that. Many times, Scott, many times. But it depends on the owner who would let you in. Thank you, Scott, regarding the picture. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gertrude. Thank you for your friendliness towards others. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I think I'm going to remove that for now. And there's going to be something much more interesting to show. Or something very, very interesting. You know. No. The old bus smells bring back memories. No, they're brilliant smells. A bit dirty, but brilliant smells, the old bus smells and all that. Sorry, Mum. Oh, Serpa was asking, how is your toe?
I still can't put any weight on it.
You just got your answer, Serpa. She can't put any weight on it.
It's a bit painful.
Really, Nutmeg? Interesting. The 4 a.m. bus was dubbed the Vomit Comet in Dublin. That is certainly interesting.
Great.
I bet, yes. Oh, thank you, Gertrude. Thank you. Well said, point. But what was it I was going to show? Okay, I'm going to get it up now. Smell the old school buses just by closing your eyes. No, as I could too. I can too. I could too, in every way.
We saw my old school bus the other day, didn't we?
Yes.
1989.
Yes. Yes. Those were the days. In every way. What was it I'm going to show? No, I know that, Nutmeg. Yes, I know that Ireland is a huge country. I know that. I completely know that. But this, for those of you who want to know what a topless interior looks like, this is what a open top interior looks like, or the eye view of an interior. Not a sight one could easily forget. It's certainly not a sight I could personally never forget, but that is what it looks like if you're sat on top of an open top bus. This is what it by and large looks like in every way possible. Oh, bottom. Oh, bottom. I'm so sorry, Nutmeg. Now I understand your point. Yes. No, the United States. The United States of America. I can't get over just how huge a country it is. I can't get over how huge it is. It is so very, very huge. You get travel sickness and it's bad on buses. Oh dear. Poor you, Charlie. Poor Charlie. Don't skip Kentucky if you make it to the States. Good advice. Good advice, Janet. Good advice. Organ stop pizza. Have you got a pizza eating affinity, Matt? Have you got a pizza eating affinity? Oh, Gertrude. Thank you for your friendliness towards Charlie. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and Charlie, thank you for your friendliness towards Gertrude. Sorry, I'm just looking for what it is I wanted to show. Oh, found it. I found it. There you are. Found it. Not just pizza. You'd like to visit the best Wurlitzer organ in the world, as would I. I'd like to visit the best Wurlitzer organ in the world. But this, that's a picture of me at the Amberley Museum on the Peter narrow gauge steam engine here. Wonderful little engine. And it even pulled the train Jonathan and I were sitting on and all that. Yes, Zeph makes a good point, Matt. Nutmeg, indeed she does. You always show this pic. I will show a different one in the future. Sorry for showing it far too many times. My apologies. But right, I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm going to finish things off now. The next inspirational live stream I'm going to do about longer than 1 hour, 15 minutes. But gosh, we had about 30 at the peak, so we did quite well. We've not done too badly. Thank you all, everybody, for taking part in the fun. It was certainly brilliant having all of you on here. Are you talking about the topless buses? Topless buses. Want them knotted. Don't worry, don't you worry. Hello to Dave at the last minute. Time to finish. Thanks all for watching. Good night, and may your God go with you. Goodbye, and may your good wishes bring you great expectations of happiness. Ta-ta all for now.